are wearing.
Welcome and thanks for tuning in to watch our exclusive YouTube show, The Good Day Austin Roundup.
I'm Good Day Austin anchor Casey, and I'm joined by fellow anchors Jane, Dave, meteorologist Zack, and digital content manager Donny.
Full couch.
Now that we all know each other, as always, we're taking a look at some of the segments and stories you may have missed from our morning show.
And before Zach gets things started off with some of the weather videos, I wanted us to try a special drink that Dave and Casey got to test out for Thanksgiving. The three of us weren't here, so we didn't get to try it. But it is the before everyone, it's the Bora sparkling water. You can see here.
Casey just said
this
we liked
is green bean casserole flavor.
Maybe Dave didn't like it.
Well, no. I didn't dislike it.
Okay.
And we all were dreading taking a sip of it. So that standard was far surpassed.
Libby and Adelie tried it over the weekend too. So let's all take a sip and see.
Okay.
It's not bad at all. It's almost like a cherry.
Okay. No, it's good.
It's like I tasted in my backyard.
It's it does taste grassy. I will give you that. It's more grassy than green bean.
I don't taste green beans at all.
But I don't know if you said it's
from.
I
guess I like it. I keep sipping it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad.
I don't taste the onions. Nothing.
I do like it says here, if your bean water isn't the greenest beanest, we aren't meant to bean. What does that even mean?
That's
I don't know, but you love puns.
I do.
So
I do. So apparently this is just water, natural green bean flavor, and sage extract.
What could possibly go wrong?
I think it's refreshing, personally.
It's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, I give it like a 6.5.
6.5?
Yeah.
I'll say 7.5.
I'll give it a 1.
You don't like it. You don't like it.
No, that made me ill.
Made you ill.
Yeah, my stomach is not feeling good.
Shields is not going to get that endorsement deal with
Bora. Don't call Zach.
No, he's not your guy.
All right, well, that was good. That was fun. Are we?
Yeah, there we go.
Who knows where we are?
Oh, fancy camera.
Delicious. All right, well, Zach's going to talk about lake effect weather. Can you do it?
Lake effect what?
Lake effect snow weather. Lake effect weather.
Let's go around the world and check out what's happening weather-wise. Bear with me and buckle up. I did not read over these.
Oh, here we go. Those are my favorites.
All right, northern effect snow.
That word is New York.
Northern New York.
Yeah, it is.
Upstate New York.
Yeah.
That's what they also call it.
Here you go.
Oswego shows heavy clouds hanging out over Lake Ontario. The area saw almost 6 inches of snow the day before this video was taken. National Weather Service says heavy lake effect snow blanketed upstate New York and dropped as much as 42 inches of snow in parts of the state. So that happens when the really cold wind goes over the warm waters of the Great Lakes, and that interaction will cause the air to rise, and you get these heavy snow squalls. And what's funny is...
Did you just make that up?
No. Okay. I went to school for that. Could you tell?
Yeah.
Paid big money.
Yeah.
Get an education like that. But, in some areas you can get feet of snow, and then you go to about 5-10 miles away from that city, and you get nothing.
Well, I worked with a woman in Houston in my job I just left. She left. She was from upstate New York.
Good story.
And she went back, and that's the end of the story. She just posted this time-lapse video of her property.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
And the way it comes in, I'm like, how are you alive still? I mean, it's a pleasant day on the lake, and then like Armageddon comes
That
in.
wall cloud looked kind of scary. It looks like kind of like, when the movies, when the desert and the sand's coming in. I was like, ooh. But obviously it wasn't.
Had access to the Cleveland Skycam.
Yeah.
One moment sunny, the next moment you see those snow squalls coming in.
Oh,
You're like,
we lived
whoa.
with lake effect snow.
I know.
That's why you're here, right?
Yeah.
That's why I moved to Texas. That's
Get
right.
away from this. I hate it.
Jane's a sunny weather beach gal.
There you go.
Oh, yes.
And that lake effect snowstorm in New York was captured by satellite imagery. Check out this video showing lightning strikes as the blue flashes in the storm clouds. Some residents reported thunder snow as well.
And what exactly is thunder snow again? It's like a thunderstorm?
It's a thunderstorm that's cranking out snow. Yes.
Okay.
So I was talking about that rising motion. You get a lot of that, and then you get storm clouds. And then it's cold enough to produce snow, but then up above you get the lightning and thunder.
Wow, interesting.
I had
very cool.
a thunderstorm in Kansas City when I was working there one time. That scared me to death.
Wow.
Because you're not expecting this
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
clash of lightning.
So is this going to happen every time? I show a weather video and then you tell me.
I'm due for two.
Personal story from
Keep it
there.
rolling.
All right, let's see what the next one's going to give us.
Okay, here we go. Lake effect snow also hit Ohio.
Yeah, I knew this guy in Ohio one time.
No, it's Jane's turn. She's from Ohio. Leave it alone.
I knew this woman who knew a guy in Ohio one time.
This shows a blank landscape with very low visibility in Sandusky County, which borders Lake Erie in the northern part of the state. A lake effect snow warning was put in effect for several cities cities, with some areas getting around 4 inches of snow. And that was the report you got from your parents, right?
That's right. My mom said they woke up to 4 inches of snow, Sandusky County, right where Cedar Point is, by the way.
Oh, the
Cedar Point
roller
Amusement
coasters,
Park.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The what?
Yeah, like roller coasters in Cedar Park. Yeah, Cedar Point.
It's a big amusement park
Right?
that people look forward to.
I said Cedar Park.
Jane's story's a lot better than yours.
I don't know. I like the first one. at
I
least.
once knew a woman who lived in Ohio.
Now that's a song.
Yeah, I know.
We'll write that after.
We're writing lyrics as we go.
All right, to Maine now, where we find windstorm warnings were issued for the coast as a fast-moving system impacted the area. The woman who captured this footage says the water came pretty close to her cottage and had deposited large rocks along the way. Okay.
Get away from
Look
my
at that.
cottage.
Get away from it. Man, that's beachfront property right there. The National Weather Service says wind gusts reached up to 60 to 65 miles per hour, pushing that water on shore.
So I guess that's her yard, so to speak.
Yeah.
Have you been there, Maine?
I can't. No. I have no story. I'm trying to.
Okay, all right.
What about you?
No, I haven't.
Had lobster
I want
from
to.
Maine or something.
I
Have some lobster
No
up
from
in
Maine.
fall. Check out those.
Yeah,
fall
you're a little
foliage.
late if you're going up to
Yeah,
see
a
this.
little late.
Yeah, we wanted to get there earlier.
All right. All right, let's take a quick trip to Europe. All right, sounds nice. Let's go to Italy, where a towering waterspout was captured on video. The waterspout swirled near the Italian port city of Salerno as stormy weather moved across the region. This was one of 3 waterspouts recorded. One of the waterspouts broke apart as it collided with a sea cliff. Well, that sounds dangerous, but no damage was reported. A waterspout is a tornado over water.
Wow.
That's a
that'd be
really
neat
good
to
video,
see.
right?
It is. It really is neat.
Great job, Nick _Granata.
I'd be a little more concerned about what I was.
underscore.
Yeah.
What I was
I think-
recording.
Zach, I sent you a photo of what was forming,
Oh, yeah.
kind of a water
Down along
spout
the
over
Texas
the water one
coast,
time.
yeah.
Texas coast.
Wasn't as big as this, though.
No, not at all.
It's a very dramatic video. It's
Yeah,
like
it is.
dark, and you see the lights of the
Palm
town.
trees. It's cool.
All right, you ready to talk about the Beaver moon?
Beaver moon.
November's full moon, known as the Beaver moon, was seen rising above the mountains of Alpine County in California. The Beaver
Can't see
moon got its name as a time of the year when beavers,
Oh, there it is.
there it is,
All right.
begin to take shelter in their lodges after gathering up
Lodges.
winter storms.
The lady in Maine just had a cottage. The Beavers
Yeah.
have a lodge.
They have a lodge. Man.
Is that the best video we have of the Beaver moon?
Well, that is.
Oh, dang.
Casey.
Look at
Hot
it.
take.
Way to go, Donnie.
All right,
That's
it's getting
the best
bigger.
you can do.
All right,
It's a
all right.
time lapse
Tell you
kind of
something, Donnie.
video.
Next
You're
year's
right, all
Beaver
right.
moon. You better bring it.
I'm sorry.
about
Should have
enough.
waited.
You should have waited.
It
You're
got
right.
better.
Yes.
You're right.
Thank
It got
you.
better.
Thank you,
Patience.
Casey.
Only the best on the roundup.
Only the best.
We couldn't really see it around here because it was too cloudy.
Yeah.
We had like an hour of it that one morning.
Also,
That was it.
store thought a fun fact: beavers don't hibernate.
They don't go to their lodge?
They
They
don't
don't go to the
hibernate.
lodge and hang out?
They hang out,
They
but
do
they
go
don't
out in the
hibernate.
lodge for a little
They come
bit.
out.
So they hang out in their
Or
lodge.
in the lodge.
They come out.
rather.
Airbnb
Yeah.
their lodge.
Yeah.
We can go.
Yeah, but you
Chilling.
know, like, I guess I interpret it as like a bear. They hibernate. They're like
Yeah, bears
in
shut
the
it down.
house for
Bears
like
shut it
months.
down. Yeah.
But a beaver will go into the lodge and come out and get food, I think, and stuff like that. So
Fun
Beavers
facts.
and bears.
beavers
Wow.
don't hibernate.
Now that was a cool story. I learned
No,
something.
he needed to personalize it. The one time I was hanging out with these
right.
beavers,
I was swimming in this river, and all of a sudden
and
this
they
beaver
invited
came
me
up.
to
Like,
their
what?
lodge.
I was like, hey, y'all come along with me. I got
was
someplace
just
to go.
sitting in
And guess
Beaver
what?
lodge.
We don't hibernate. Fun fact.
And then you ended up at Bucky's somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
you know?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, we're not over just yet with the
Super, come on,
weather
you got
around
it.
the world. Let's go to Pennsylvania, where
back
a ring
across
of
the
light
pond.
was seen encircling the moon in the atmospherical phenomenon known as a moon or lunar halo. According to space.com, the ring of light is caused by moonlight refracted through the ice crystals in the upper levels of the atmosphere. The Farmer's Almanac says the phenomenon is an indicator of impending bad weather
Ooh,
in winter
don't wanna
months.
see that.
Yeah,
Okay.
the moon halo was also visible in parts of West Virginia and North Carolina. So those ice crystals up there in those clouds acting like a prism.
Wow.
Start to
So
refract.
we
the
think
light.
that's pretty, and everybody down there sees it like, oh, man.
Oh, here comes the sunshine. Oh, here it
It's
comes.
gonna be cold.
Yep.
Great. All right.
That's pretty cool.
I didn't do too bad, right?
Now
You did great.
For a cold read?
I think you
Cold
nailed
read.
it.
Yeah.
Pretty
Cold
good.
weather, cold
Thanks, you
read.
guys. Some cool stories.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Full of those. Treasure trove of stories. All right, the owner of Big Top Candy Shop on South Congress joined Libby and Adelaide for the latest blindfolded edition of Keeping
They
Score.
love blindfolding
Yeah, they
themselves
Sure do.
lately.
They've done two lately. Brandon gave them a variety of different things to suss out. Some weird and some traditional. And Libby and Adelaide had to figure out flavors and feels. Items included peppermint bark, ribbon candy.
Love ribbon candy.
Do you? Was not very popular in the newsroom. I heard
Yes.
some
Oh, I
comments
missed
about it.
out
Yeah,
on ribbon
it's still
candy.
there. Yes, I heard
Maybe
some
there's
comments
still some
about
left
it.
if
Yeah.
you didn't like it. Gummy pumpkin pie, and of course, candy canes as well. Big Top Candy Shop is open every day at 11 in the morning. They close at 7 p.m. each day, except Friday, when they are open for the Sweet Tooth
For all you late
until
night revelers
9.
on South Congress.
Yeah.
End of the night, I need some ribbon candy.
Like, you know what's gonna hit the spot? The pumpkin bark.
Oh,
Pumpkin bark.
Why are all my teeth, bro? Why you started crunching ribbon candy, man?
Any fun stories about this?
I don't know who won.
My grandma
I couldn't
used
tell.
to have a big dish of ribbon candy.
Really?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Well, that's why you
nice.
love. I don't know if
Probably
I've honestly
responsible
ever
for
had
some.
ribbon.
That's
candy.
what I wanted.
Ooh, that
Those
is-
looked
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
The pretzels with the sprinkles.
Look
I
at all
didn't
those
realize that
delicious
Big Top
chocolates.
Candy Shop makes stuff there. I always thought it was just like a seller of
If it's a
candy.
mix.
But they have a lot of things that they make there. And that peppermint bark they tried, they
Yum.
said they made it in house.
Who won this one? Libby, right?
No, I don't know.
I can't figure it
I
out.
I don't think either one of them really
I
won.
think Libby won this.
Really?
You think they Amazon the blindfolds? I mean, they have them.
They look
now.
like sleep masks, to be honest.
They do.
Yeah, maybe
I
they
think they
do.
probably were sleep masks.
Surprised they just don't
Been using them a lot.
Yeah,
put them on and
that's
just
dangerous.
live
putting
their
a sleep
hours.
mask
Get
when you
that
work on
sugar high and then
Yeah.
work on a morning
Count.
show. Yeah, that's no good. Hey, if you missed our Thanksgiving show, I just don't know what to say. You missed out on a
Yeah.
lot
I missed
of
it.
fun.
I missed
You
it.
guys-
I know,
you
we
guys
all
all
missed it.
Well, Casey and I were joined by the aforementioned Adley and our Fox 7 On Your Side reporter, Carissa Lemkel, as we competed in our own mini keeping scores. And this was
Talk about it, Dave.
Talk
Oh,
about
you guys did a bunch of different
Let's
stuff.
talk
This was
about
what
it.
I was confused about.
This
What
was
was
like a
bacon?
bar?
No, we did so
No.
many things. This was
Yeah.
Casey's.
What are
We each had to make a thing.
yeah.
No. This was the
potato
chips.
chips.
Yeah.
And
How was that?
Let me tell you about,
It
let me tell you
turned
about
out
Casey.
really good.
Well, here's
Did
the thing.
it?
In the segment,
There's more of them.
we couldn't mix. Oh, yeah, we're talking about the drinks. We couldn't mix the.
You better hurry, 'cause
potato
we're going through
chips.
the videos fast.
Casey worked on that for
Yeah,
a whole
it
extra
was
segment,
good. It was
and
a
you made
TikTok
it
So it was
good.
mashed potatoes using
Mashed potatoes
potato
using
chips.
potato
I think I've seen that TikTok.
a TikTok
yeah.
trend, and
was
I
not bad.
used chicken stock in the
Okay.
pot instead of water, and it made it really good.
It was really good. It
Took
was
a
really
lot
good.
of stirring. But it
That
was
was guessing the number of pieces of candy in the jar. We invited audience.
Did you guys guess like every minute?
We were all under. No.
160. What? 155.
Adley won, right?
Adley won. She was
Yeah.
good.
closest.
Adley won.
Here,
I think this was like charades or something, right? Or something.
I don't know.
I'm like watching
I don't
it
remember
with the
this.
sound off. Who knows what we're doing?
I think you
During
got
the commercial
because Adelie started. I think you guys were supposed to guess her doing something.
Just laugh. Adley's
Yeah,
laughing.
yeah, well, a good time was happening.
You guys don't remember what you guys
No, we
played?
did charades. I don't remember what the clue was.
Oh yeah.
I think one of those games, Casey, we had like some really easy.
Turkey.
that was-
Turkey.
The gratitude game was actually pretty fun. I never heard of
Gratitude
this
game, I
one.
really, yeah, I mean, it's great for Thanksgiving, but that was a really cool moment. And if you still want to do that with your
Yeah.
family and
that
friends,
was
as you have
nice.
some holiday season
Works for
gatherings,
Christmas, too.
Aw,
it really
I love
does.
that.
No, that was a cool thing to do, for sure.
Yeah, I saw all the fun you guys had, and I was sad. I wasn't here for it.
Well, there's always next Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah.
Always next year.
There's always Christmas.
I'll be here for Christmas.
No.
I'll be here for
Okay.
Christmas. So,
Am I wearing the same tie? I think I'm wearing the same tie.
as you were on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, oof, awkward.
Well, that's you right now.
Just 1 week ago.
Yeah. Good times. Good wardrobe memories.
It's like on the shows, and they're like, remember that time when wore that
We're
tie?
having a flashback episode? Yeah. Wayne's World.
It wasn't all games on Thanksgiving. Mostly games, though. We also
It
shared
was.
our own recipes as well. Talk about that.
This was.
Your haystack recipe, right? That's what you did.
Haystacks?
Yeah.
Those were very good. Carissa made.
Green bean casserole.
No, she made pumpkin like muffins.
Yeah.
Oh, they were like
Bars.
vegan or something,
They're
right? Yes. Yeah.
Casey paid her the biggest backhanded compliment I've ever heard in my life.
What'd you
What'd you
say?
say?
I said, like, I don't even like pumpkin or something.
You're like, this is the best pumpkin I've ever had. And she's like, oh. And you're like, I mean, I don't like pumpkin. I hate pumpkin. Now,
low bar.
Oh, that
that's
looks
pumpkin bread.
good.
That was actually
Ooh.
made by, it's my mother-in-law's recipe. My wife and daughter made it the night before, and I was able to just scoop it up and claim it as my own.
Yeah. Chocolate chips
That
in
you
there.
do. See, I would argue, and I told my daughter this, she strongly disagrees, better without the chocolate chips. If you really love the flavor of the
I will
pumpkin,
say, I
probably not for
I might
Casey.
agree with that.
Yeah, I know.
I like pumpkin
You-
bread without the
Because it
chocolate.
melts a little bit.
No, yeah, the chips were, I mean, they dominated the flavor. Again, I like
Which
the
is
pumpkin.
good.
Okay, yeah.
But if I do it, I want
Sounds
like
delicious.
walnuts for
Both sound
context.
great
good.
to me.
It was good.
Honestly.
That sounds good.
Can you
too.
make
Yeah.
one for Christmas?
Yeah, we probably can. Play your
Can we
cards.
try it?
Play your cards right.
All right.
Wow. I'm sad I missed all those recipes. Look good.
Is this our camera now? Is
I guess so.
We're all over
Switch.
the place, yeah. Well, there's so many of us, you know.
Okay.
So.
That's true.
You know, lots of big films opened up for the
still
holidays.
reading the wrong one,
Yeah.
though.
Here.
Oh,
Over here.
why can't I read that? Well, all
You
right.
can. Yeah,
All right,
that's
sorry.
loose.
Lots of big films.
It's back.
And I got a chance to chat with the writer-director of one of the buzziest ones, Saltburn. Emerald Fennell was here in Austin for the Austin Film Festival. We just aired the interview this week. It was a lot of fun talking to her. Casey and I were supposed to do it. That a little technical difficulties, so we ended up. He was gracious enough to let me do the interview on my own.
Sacrifice myself.
He did, and that was
Donny
very kind of him.
Wong looks like he's on 60 Minutes. Dude. Cutaway shots, the production values of this.
It was so nice. She was so gracious as well because I mispronounced her name, and that was one of the things I was telling Casey was really funny. Well, he was there. He saw it. Yeah. I said fennel, which I guess is something that people do all the time. But we ended the interview, and I was like, oh, that was great, you know, and then the person behind was like, hey, excuse me, but if you could just say her last name correctly. And I go, what? So he's like, it's Fennell. And I go, oh.
And start all over?
No, I just redid the intro a little bit.
We'll dub it in post-production.
I know.
Here's Mrs. Fennell.
I know. But she had just complimented me on my jacket, and then
It is a nice
her last
jacket.
name.
It's cool, yeah.
But the movie,
really good.
Casey and I got to see the movie. I know we've talked
It was
about it a
a
couple
trip.
times on the round.
Yeah.
On the
You really
roundup.
liked it.
I loved it. I think it's
I liked
great.
it too.
It's very different. Allie, our office person, was telling us about. Do we call her office person? Is that?
You just did.
I know, but is that how you would?
I think she's our office manager.
Sorry, Allie.
Office human being.
Sorry, she does so many things. I don't know exactly what her title is.
Yeah.
That's bad. But yeah, no, she was asking me about it, and I was like, God, it's so hard to describe.
You're not getting any comp time.
No, I'm not.
You're
Sorry,
Sorry, every
Allie.
day till you retire.
I just don't know how to describe the film.
It was a trip.
Yeah.
It was a trip. There was some parts that
Twists,
not
turns.
good for children.
Definitely not. Do
Was
not bring
that the
your
one
kids.
with the really interesting end
Yes.
to the film?
Yes,
you guys
there's
were
different,
talking
and there's
about?
like lots of parts in the between where you're just like, what's happening?
Some of
but-
the parts you talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be part of the quotes that promote the movie? then?
No,
You
because
see on
I
the
can't
commercial,
even. Yeah.
Donny Wong, Fox 7 Austin.
That's one of Fennel's greatest films. Good job, Fennel.
But the full interview's on our YouTube channel. It's great. So yeah.
She's an actress as well. She was on The Crown. She played
Yeah.
Camilla in The Crown.
For real?
Yeah.
She also had a
didn't
small
get that
role
far.
in the Barbie movie.
But
Who was she in the
Yes,
Barbie
Yes.
movie?
She
Probably
was
one of the
Midge.
Barbies. Oh,
She was Midge. Pregnant.
Midge.
Pregnant Barbie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Midge. Well, I guess Midge isn't pregnant Barbie. She's Midge.
You don't know.
I watched the movie.
Okay.
I went with my wife, Julie. Did you go?
Well, yeah, I was about to say I went with my wife.
I think she
didn't
was
go with
Midge,
your
right?
wife.
I mean,
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
it is, yeah. All right.
okay.
Oh, we're still on. We're still
That
on.
is a segue, Jane Lonsdale. Okay.
Very good, Jane. Very
Okay.
good.
All right, very good. Our friends at the Backstage Experience got a chance to chat with the actress Brie Larson on her new Apple TV Plus miniseries, Lessons in Chemistry. It's based on a novel and tells the story of a chemist who begins hosting her own feminist cooking show in the 1960s in the U.S. And remember, you can catch the Backstage Experience on Fox 7 at 10:30 p.m. on Fridays and 11:30 p.m. on Sundays.
I actually watched The Marvels while I was on vacation. I liked it. I really liked it. I haven't seen this yet.
Let's find out what Brie Larson's going for. Oh, yeah, I like the
It's Captain
Marvels.
Marvel,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Cool. I tell you what, I've watched some other things on Apple TV, and they really want me to watch this. That's the whole first screen.
It looks really good.
That's the suggestion.
It looks
Okay.
really good. Yeah.
It's a John Lennon documentary coming to Apple TV Plus.
I will be watching
This
that.
week.
This
week.
Well,
it's
Yeah,
this
I think
week?
It's this week, Friday.
Okay.
Oprah's
Wow,
favorite
that's
things
good to know.
list is out. An Austin company is on the list. Exal.
Yes. Well, I typed it out like that because I didn't know if you could figure it out from actual spelling.
I would have been all over
Yeah.
the place on that one.
Yeah.
Exal is a husband and wife owned small business based in Austin in Calabria, Italy. They concentrate on sustainability and organic growing practices for their oils. This is the second time they've been on the list.
It's pretty impressive.
These are
Wow,
olive oils?
congratulations.
Yes, olive
Yeah,
oils.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
My father-in-law and their neighbor, they've gotten so into different olive oils. That's not
Yeah.
no, serious.
It's a great- well, get
Yeah,
it.
like it's like wine.
You're just full of great stories.
Wow.
This is like a Dave Freilich catered roundup. There's so many stories.
I didn't
you
mean
can
it.
tell
I
us.
didn't mean it, but that's
should
not
write a book
That's
or
not a bad gift. I'm just thinking out loud.
okay.
I should go get some of those.
It's actually reasonably priced for a lot of the items on Oprah's favorite things. I feel like sometimes a lot of her gifts are a little
Yeah.
pricey.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
she's got
On the
some,
higher end.
She's got some money.
Well, Oprah can afford it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, she is?
Well, that sounds good.
A little bit.
Did not know that.
We should have them on the show for
I
real.
haven't seen her
Yeah.
like statements or anything.
How to bring all the oils.
It's ski season. Pamela Block from
Bring all the
Austin
rolls.
Travels joined us to chat
Focus,
about
Donnie.
the places to check out. She talked about Idaho, where you can go to Lookout Pass in Sun Valley, Colorado, of course. And I can always say this, Banff. Banff.
Banff.
Bam.
I've always wanted to ski in Banff. Everyone talks about it. She
loves
made it sound amazing.
Yeah, and
Wow.
she's of course gone to all these different places. She actually injured her knee last ski season.
At Lookout Pass, she said, right? In Idaho.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's coming back this year, but I think it's like the end of the ski season. So I guess this is kind of torture for her to kind of check some of these places out till now.
I
Wow.
love skiing. I've only been like a couple times.
And I just want to also say that she said buy your lift tickets if you are planning a ski trip
ahead of time,
even if you don't know when you're going, because you don't want to show up at the place and walk up to the counter and buy
so
it day of.
expensive,
Yeah.
too.
So I guess there's some flexibility even if you don't have your dates totally pinned down yet. If you know, hey, we're going to this place, we're going to ski.
They only let a certain amount of people go each day.
Yeah. And again, you're going to pay full price.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good stories today. Good tips. Man, Dave,
We're not done yet.
We're not done yet. We're going to take a dive into the video vaults.
All right.
Holidays, full swing, lots of fun light displays all across Central Texas. So let's take a look at one of them that you may remember. This video is from the 80s. It's of the Crumley grocery
Crumley
store,
grocery.
which is on I-35 near Onion Creek. The store was opened in 1965 and soon gained fame for its Christmas light display, which started going up
Sixer to go there.
in the 70s. A Texas Monthly article listed it as one of the best Christmas decorations, Christmas decorations in the area, and said it took owner D.E. Crumley, who you see there, we were interviewing him, 4 days to string the 2,400 lights. It's pretty cool.
Well, what happened to it?
Well, I think he...
Development.
Well, yeah, I think the building's gone, and then he passed away, and so the store closed, I think, yeah. So
Now we got to bring it down, Donny.
Sorry, I asked.
Jeez.
But yeah, I guess was out there for like forever.
That's cool. That is very cool.
neat.
Nice.
But
Nice work there.
I know, I love good lights. Where do you guys like to
Down
go
for Christmas.
Look at this.
for the holidays?
the old,
I know that was one of those
old
videos
logos.
that the song we didn't get the sound, or I would have played the package.
Oh,
The sound
yeah.
available
No
on that
sound.
one, yeah.
But again,
Is it on a reel or on a tape?
It was on a tape, but we had problems like putting the tape stuff over onto digital.
these are two archivists talking
Yeah.
shop here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good times.
Loosely use that title.
We're pretty bad at it. We do it.
Two amateur archivists.
Yeah, where do you guys like to go to look at your holiday displays, like in town? What's the one 35th Street? That one's always fun.
I don't know.
The one, you know, where they
Well,
light up
I
the
mean,
neighborhood
We have
lights as well.
spots in our
I mean,
neighborhood.
I think every neighborhood has some
Yeah.
great spots, but we have so many. There's Zilker. We've got
Yeah,
Soda.
yeah.
Like,
Zilker.
we got the big
your
deal.
neighborhood, Lakeway.
There is.
Yeah.
It's real
We
close.
go there. We
And
like it. We walk through.
I've never gone there. See, I ended on a bad story. That
Well.
was good stories.
Well, you can
I'll call you. I'll
you can
invite you
change
next
that
time I
this
go
year.
over there.
Yeah.
I'm like, the Shields are in the neighborhood. Close the blinds. Remember, you can get all the details about all the stories we talked about on our website and by subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Thanks for watching the Good Day Austin Roundup.
Good Day also starts each weekday morning at 4:30, and now you can watch on your connected TV with the Fox Local app.
It is free to download, and you can look for it on Roku, Android TV, Apple TV, Fire TV, and now on Vizio. And soon, I believe, Zach, you're going to love this news. I think we're on Samsung.
All right.
Nice. That's my homework assignment. I got to see if that's.
Yes, I believe we are on
report back to
Samsung
us.
now, yes.
Why didn't I have a read there?
I'm
Why don't you say
sorry.
goodbye? Why don't you say goodbye?
Goodbye, everybody.
Oh,
Thanks for
Nick.
putting up with us.